You can manage to tone down your language. And also withdraw that remark. And just... Thank you. On behalf of everyone that's trying to keep the meeting civilized and this time, I'm going to go where we are. If you could withdraw that, would be great. Thank you. Right.
Just look at the facts. It sounds awful. We can't believe that the two are the same scheme. They're not. You can vote for which one you want, and if you want that one, have it. It's all right. It's compensated for what we spent, we'll go away. Right. 96% of the shop people in an independent survey said that shortage of car parking was damaging their business. The council consultant, the traffic review, did a survey and found a serious shortage of car parking. In our own survey, which we haven't done, 98% of the people said they wanted more car parking in any group. These are facts that come down. Perhaps Anthony has got some special way of determining other ones. The operation of the car park, at the end of the day, will go out of our hands, because part of the development agreement is that Calderdale will specify policy and charging on the car park. So it will fit in with the car park and the rest of the town. Is the car park at Garden Street empty? At times we want to use it. And it's finding those figures astonishing. I've tried and trailed many times to find a space in that car park through the middle of the day, between about 10, half past 10 in the morning and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You've had experiences, perhaps your experiences are completely different. You must tell me what magic you have. In terms of the conservation area status, Anthony talked about protection, preservation. The definition of conservation, check it if you like, the actual definition of conservation is wise management. Now, in a town that's short of car parking, it's not wise management to have a flat area of derelict land that holds 55 cars, when, with a little bit of manipulation, you can find spaces to park 3 times that number. It just isn't wise management.
Right.
Come back in due course. English heritage haven't expressed any concerns. They've just suggested that the council consider certain items, which the council will do anyway, which the council as conservation officer will do anyway. They simply draw attention to the height of the building and the glazing of the buildings and suggest that the council committee look at it. They haven't spoken out against them. And in fact, I know that they don't mean that they're against them. They just say that's something the council needs to look at and concern itself with. Cade have actually updated their letter on the scheme and still are in favour just as much as they were before. The spectacular roofscape, where do you all be? If you look at the model, opposite the crofts, we've deliberately left a gap in the sky. There is an area that is no higher than the present Garden Street, with a flat top on it, which will become a landscape park with a balustrade and seating, which will afford this spectacular view that you're talking about. And in between the blocks of property, there will be reinserted stairways leading from Commercial Street down into Garden Street, just as they used to be in former times. The staircases that now come down the Birchcliff Hill side used to continue across Commercial Street and come down into Garden Street and then emerge through into Albert Street through the ginnels, two of which still remain. So we're putting back the former pedestrian pattern, leading to a pedestrianised Garden Street, completing a semicircle of pedestrian and cycleway around the town, which I think is very satisfactory, as well as preserving a good chunk of the view over the town and the fabulous roofscape that has been talked about. Fantastic. The massive retaining wall. That's not a historic feature. It's an accident. It's the rear walls of the houses, 64 houses, 2 factories, and a huge joiner's workshop. They used to stand on the site up until the mid-1960s, when ill-advisedly, I think, and I thought at the time, all those properties were demolished. And since then, there's been this piece of derelict land, brown land, in the centre of the town, just exactly the kind of land that the national, regional planning advice that Anthony's talking about say should be developed for housing, because it's near bus stops, it's near facilities, shops, pubs, libraries, that kind of thing. It's just a place where housing is required. And the targets that Anthony talked about are now outdated. They're minimum targets, not maximum. The country is short of housing, seriously short of housing. The target for house building this year was 300,000. How many are we getting? About 40,000. There is going to be such a shortage of housing in a few years' time, which will bump prices up again, which will be all right for you lot because you already own your houses, but not for the people wanting to get on the housing ladder. So they won't get it. We've already got people making inquiries about them now, about the houses and about the shops, and about contract parking. I mean, people are interested and wanting this. So I don't see a problem with that. And if it is a problem, it's really us, not you. And I'm not that. Anthony seems to be an expert in everything. We've employed 38 specialist consultants, planners, engineers, transport specialists, landscape specialists, environmental specialists, food specialists, you name it. There's 550 pages of technical backup on the website. I'm trying to read it all, but it's free. But it is accountable, technical expertise if you get in front of you. Not just whims, fly-by-night statements that are not justified in any way whatsoever. So, in terms of people drifting away from the town, it's happening now. The businesses in this town are suffering. People from Heptonstall don't come to Hepton Bridge anymore because they can't park, they go to Burnley. People from Wadsworth go to Keighley. People from Middlesbrough from Crackwell go to Halifax or other places. Trade is drifting away from Hepton Bridge because people are fed up of cruising the streets looking for somewhere to park and then going somewhere else. We've got letters from people.
There was a bucket.
Apparently.
That's
So, right, thank you. We were invited by the council to develop this. We've developed it according to the specifications that were determined by the council on the back of research, surveys and public consultation that the council did. Everything's been done as it should have been. And if now this is all torn up and thrown away, somebody has to pay the bill. You. Are you?
We don't engage in a conversation.
We just have a basic case to seek redress. And of course, that will come.
Thank you.